First off, we got to understand that lust is not just a negative, one-sided thing. It's not just a sexual thing. Lust can mean you lusting for something, you lusting for power, you lust for anything. It just means a strong desire towards something, right? But we're going to keep it in the sexual context of this conversation, right? It's not all negative. If you see a person who you find sexually attractive and you have feelings of lust, so-called lust, right? We have to understand that that's natural. That's a part of our human biology, psychology, all of that. It all ties into one. And so we got to understand that's always going to be there. And it's not so much about the feeling of lust. It's about the mindset that goes with that feeling. When you feel that feeling of lust, where does your mind go? Do you automatically think, in an overly sexual way? Like, do you visualize yourself doing things to this person, right? Which, honestly, I don't feel like is always a bad thing. But but it's about the setting, the situation, and how you going about it. You got to be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. When you have this feeling, like, does it feel right, or does it feel like, all right, I'm just doing too much right now? And we got to understand, man, lust is energy. Anything you feel or have a strong emotion, a strong desire for, all that is energy inside you. This can be turned into anything else, right? Because when you only think about lust or things in a sexual way, you living in your fleshly body. You are living too much into this flesh, into this matrix. You're giving it too much power. You got to understand that those carnal desires, these regular human desires we feel can be rose above, can be risen above. And also these things can be fueled to give us power in other aspects of life, right? Whether it's your creativity, no matter what it is, these feelings can be used towards something else. You can turn lust into something better than what it can be initially used for, with just, an attractive, with just an attractiveness for a person, right? So, how do I want to put this? Lust can be hardest to fight when you feel like you lonely, or you craving connection, you craving human connection, because that's something that we all want. No matter what anybody says, no matter what nobody say, they say, I don't need nobody. You shut up. Yes, you do. Because you a human. So you do. Like, we all crave human connection. I'm not even saying in a sexual way. It could just be like a mental connection. Just, somebody that you can bounce energy off of with. And the strongest energy is the sexual energy. Having sex is a very strong and powerful thing. It can be a tool. It can be like it literally creates life. That's the strongest thing on earth, the power to create life. And so we got to understand that the feeling of lust is so powerful. It's so powerful. And it can be guided towards anything the same way anger can be guided towards joy. The same way feelings of sadness can turn into happiness. All through how we choosing to think about these things, how we choosing and where we choosing to put this energy at. And it's not the easiest thing. Controlling lust is not the easiest thing. Controlling the flow of it is not always going to be easy, because it's something that we all deal with. When you find yourself in a situation where you feel like lust can conquer, you really gotta find tools and find things that's gonna be like, okay, I gotta get my mind off of this. I gotta put this energy somewhere else, right? And so what I like to do is, say it's nighttime, right? Usually I would say this topic applies to people who really don't have partners like that, because if you have a partner, this is probably not a huge issue for you, but say you at home in your bed alone, right? And you have these thoughts of lustfulness, and you trying to you don't want to think about this stuff before you go to sleep. What I try to do is, to the best of my ability, is try to create a mental image or a vision or something that I want in life, like a goal that I have, whether it's to have a family, whether it's to have a certain amount of money, whether it's to have a business. And I envision that. And you can channel that energy of lustfulness and turn that, all that powerful, like all that you feel for lust, all that you feel, and that can literally be turned into, it can literally be turned into something that you're trying to manifest, something that you're trying to create with yourself, with your life. Understanding this thing is all energy. It's all about what you're choosing to put your focus on. And now, a different aspect of this is, if you feel lust in a way that's, say you do have a partner, or say you do have, say you do have a partner, or you have somebody who you know, like you entertaining, but you lusting after others. That's more of the way of seeing it as a sin, right? A way of seeing it as something that's negative. That's how lust can be negative, when you are lusting after something that you know you're not supposed to be. And that's where temptation comes in. That's a part of temptation. That's just not lust on its own then. That's lust and temptation combined into one. And I just need y'all to bear with me here, because I'm just putting these thoughts together as I'm talking. That's why I say I ain't nobody to be listening to. But if this helps you, then it help you. Like, I'm just trying to, this is just not written out. This ain't, this is just something that I'm getting off my chest. When I feel it, I just talk about it, and I'll just work through these thoughts as I'm recording the video. But yeah, we got to understand that we are going to be humans. We're going to make mistakes, and we're going to slip up. It is okay. But understanding that it's up to you to choose how you want to direct this energy and where you want to put it at. And I ain't got nothing else I want to say on this. That was just what I felt like I had to get off real quick. I hope this wasn't too all over the place. I hope that somebody kind of got the gist of what I was saying. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Stay up and stay blessed.